And tonight, workers here at the Wynn facing a choice. Get the COVID-19 vaccine or get tested weekly, and in some cases, pay for it themselves right out of pocket.
13 Investigates reporter Joe Bartels is live near the Strip. And Joe, you spoke to a couple of employees who are against this idea.
Yeah, Trisha, I did, and more than half of the Wynn staff already were told has been vaccinated, but some we spoke to, they say, well, they're not planning on getting the shot, and they're fuming over being forced to get tested every week instead. Wynn Las Vegas wants to get back to business. Nearly 1 year after the total shutdowns of the iconic Wynn and Encore properties, the vaccines are here. And this memo to all Wynn Resort employees spells it out. The company is not requiring employees to get the vaccine, but if they are unwilling or medically cannot get the shot, they will have to undergo weekly COVID testing on their time and expense if done on property.
My issue with it is that they are using coercive tactics, like making us pay out of our own pocket. And I think that's the way they get out of saying that, technically it isn't mandatory because you have to get tested weekly.
That worker, fearing retribution, spoke to 13 Investigates on the condition of anonymity. She's refusing the shot and fuming at her options.
This is about my kids. This is about being an American. This is about my body, my choice. This is about being able to say no to a medical procedure. And it doesn't end here.
13 Investigates learned just hours ago about 60% of Wynn Las Vegas employees have been vaccinated so far. Wynn CEO Matt Maddox addressed the holdouts in a video release.
However, for those of you that choose not to get vaccinated, we want to ensure that this is the safest place to visit, the safest place for our staff, the safest place to work. And so we're going to require a negative COVID test each week for those that do not get vaccinated.
According to this internal memo obtained by 13 Investigates, employees who have been vaccinated will be asked to submit proof by April 25th. It goes on to say employees who choose not to or are unable to get vaccinated will be required to show proof of a negative COVID-19 test each week. It notes on-site COVID testing is available for $15 per test, and free testing is available at the Southern Nevada Health District.
I think it's legal. I also think it's a very creative solution.
Attorney Richard Dreitzer says Wynn is within the letter of the law and says employment arguments about the safety and effectiveness of the vaccine likely won't hold up.
Could the Wynn just say, look, shots as a condition of employment or no job?
I think, as I said previously, I'll say it again. I think the answer is yes.
The memo also says those who fail to get the vaccine and also fail to submit it to the new COVID-19 testing protocol could face punishment up to and including termination. We reached out to the Wynn as well as the Culinary Union about these employee concerns after business hours tonight, but we did not hear back. Reporting live, Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.